What's going on, guys? It's your boy Worthy Prince coming at ya with another Lords Mobile video, and today guys I'm going to be showcasing OGZ and POA, who joined forces as allies, migrated together into K481, and we're having some fun, guys. That's exactly what's going on. In this video I'm going to be showing you some solo rallies, some double rallies as well. We take down a couple of pretty decent sized targets later on in the video as well. So get comfortable, get your milk and cookies ready, guys, because you're going to need it for this one. Okay guys, so let's get into the first clip. So right now POA is sleeping, like they're soundo, they're in their bed, they've had their hot chocolate, they've had their cookies, and they're sound asleep. And it just so happens that I managed to find myself a target. Now this guy was sitting here, Mr. X Space, sitting here completely unshielded, no anti-scout whatsoever. I scouted him, and it turned out this guy actually had quite a few troops in his base. Looks like he was building some kind of solo trap. Anyway, I didn't fancy soloing it, so I decided to jump into OGZ and set a rally. Now, I'm going to go full infantry on this rally. Now, you saw I put my range gear, cav gear on. It's just to basically throw anyone off if in case anyone's looking, to put some reins in. But to be honest with you, this guild must have been like POA. They must have been sleeping at this point because, you know, he wasn't online. None of his guild mates came over to reinforce him. I don't really know what was going on with him, to be honest. But needless to say, all the troops are in, OGZ were awake, ready to go, and the rally is on its way. So I'm kind of hoping this is going to turn out pretty good. It should be a nice hit, an offline solo trap in fake gear. Oh, it's never a good time to take a rally, but you know, I had to oblige. It's been done to me, so I know how it feels. So it is what it is, but there we go, guys. There's the burn, looking pretty sweet. Okay, cool. So let's jump to the battle report and have a look. And oh, dearie me, 4.4 million red deads. Oh, that's disgusting. I kind of feel bad at the same time, but it is fun to do it, I guess. But look at that troop composition. Oh my god, so many T1 archers, but hardly any kind of decent troops on the front line. He's got a fair few T3 in there as well for a solo trap anyway. But oh gosh, that was, yeah, that's what she said. That was bad. That was really bad. That was a bad hit for him, and that's a lot of red dead troops. So the building begins for this guy. As you can see, we didn't really take much losses at all, but that's a nice way to start the video, and a really nice 0. And then a few minutes later, oh man, cue the sad music, guys. I know, what can we say? But it is what it is, guys, you know, it happens. They do tend to shield after after the fact. They then come on and shield. I mean, really. Anyway, guys, moving on to number 2. Now, we're with POA at this point. Now, we're just porting around the kingdom looking for targets, you know, soloing stuff. And Infamous went ahead and soloed this guy from RR. Now, the problem is, he did burn him, which is awesome. But then the next thing we know is he's putting it up in the chat saying, hey guys, like, I've just burned this guy, but he's got like 2 million troops left. I don't really fancy wasting a ton of my T4s. He's clearly offline, so why don't we go ahead and rally him? Okay, fine, that sounds good to me. I'm always down to rallies, so we ported over there next to Mr. Infamous here and getting ready to go. Now I want to give this guy a big shout out. He joined POA recently. I know he's been watching the channel, and he's really strong. I mean, he's running some pretty good mythic gear. His stats are pretty decent, so he's been running a lot of good rallies for POA, so awesome job, buddy. And here comes another one. Although this one's not going to be nothing super duper impressive, it's all about clearing him out and getting those kills. So let's see what happens. Of course, if the solo burned, the rally was always going to burn him, so that's done. So curtains for this guy. Let's take a look at the battle report, because I don't even know what this guy's got. Like, I've not scouted it or anything. Although saying that, he was an anti-scout. He dropped about 30 million might, I think, though. So must have been pretty good. Let's take a look at it. And what we got? So 24 million might drop. 1.9 million troop red dead. I mean, you know, it's not too bad at all. Let's scroll down and take a look at exactly what kind of comp was in there. What we got? Okay. I mean, you know, there's T3 in there. T2s. You know, you could probably do that in a couple of solos, but again, it's losing troops you don't need to lose. And I mean, if he's offline, clearly he was. Wow, that's a lot of red deads. You know, it's nice to just go ahead and set that rally and save your troops. Why not? Hey, you know, if it saves troops, go for it. Okay, guys, so moving on. This is a different situation we have right now. Now, Collins has just soloed this 175 million guy. Yes, he did. He soloed him with monster gear on. Okay, so he's got troops out if he's capped. That's what we're thinking. So I went ahead and called OGZ over, and this was going to be our first double rally together in K481. Exciting stuff, guys. And yeah, looking forward to seeing the result of this one. I was kind of G'd up for it. I wanted to get this recorded so I could have a double rally ready for this video. So yeah, I had high expectations of a really good result. So let's move forward and see exactly what happens here. Now, Infamous seems to have set first, and Rule Breaker's bringing in the last march now, but I think Infamous is actually going to go ahead and launch that first rally, and then whatever's left after, the idea is, of course, Rule Breaker then goes in and finishes off. So let's just see how this one pans out. Okay, here he goes. Okay, so I know it's going to burn, surely. 175 million might, of course. There we go. So we got the burn. We rescued Collins' leader. Good job, bro. And let's click on the castle. He was 175. Oh, he's down to 143. Damn, that was a pretty good hit. Okay, looks like... Hang on, there we go. Okay, so Rule Breaker's cancelled, which basically means this guy is going to be empty. Okay, I'm going to chuck a scout in now and take a look. Let's have a look at this and see what's going on. Okay, click on here, go to the scouts, there we go. So he didn't have anti-scout on, and yeah, he's completely empty. Okay, so if he had anti-scout off and he went and soloed him, he couldn't have had that many troops to begin with, surely. And they don't seem happy about the fact they didn't get a hit. Let's have a look at this. Hold on a minute. Alright, so he had 989,000 troops. I mean, you know, yeah, I mean, you probably would go ahead and solo that, but I don't know what Collins sent. Bro, message me after the video. I'll have a chat with you about your stats and your troop comps you're sending, bro. Don't be sending no mixed marches into these things. I think he was a mix of T4 and T3, to be fair, though. So if you send the wrong troop comp and, you know, a solo and he's in a different formation or something, there's always that chance you might get capped. So it is what it is, guys. Alright, here we go. Are you ready for this? Moving on to the next target. Now, as you can see, this target here is a little bit bigger. Now, this guy's actually a lot bigger than me as well. He is sitting over 600 million might. That's right, guys. And I have gone ahead and set a rally on him, as well as Mr. Rule Breaker here. We're going in for a double, guys. Now, why are we going up against that over 600 million might guy? Because he's offline and he hasn't got his anti-scout on, so we can take a good gander at what's in there. He's sitting on just over 10 million troops. I know, it's quite a few, but the thing is, his troop comp is all out of whack. Like, I mean, you'll see it in a minute, but oh my god. His troop comp was not great, although he has got T4 in there. He's, you know, just, there's hardly any T2s. He built so many T3, I think it's T3 range. I think like 6 million of the troops are T3 range. Quote me if I'm wrong. I think I'm right. We'll see it in a second. Anyway, I'm going up with Booty Bandit at this point. Now the plan is to actually, for me to go ahead and send a range rally, because I'm going to try and clear out all the cav and as much of the infantry as I possibly can, because we kind of guessed he might be in cavalry phalanx. That's what we were going for. I don't know if it was that at this point, but that's what we thought. So the plan was for me to hit first. Yeah, me to hit first. 10 million troops. How Prince YT has grown. Anyway, look, my plan's to hit him first in range. And then what I thought was going to happen was Booty Bandit was going to come in behind in infantry to smack out all of that range that's in there. That's the plan anyway. Well, we'll see if that actually goes to plan in just a minute. So we're going to skip ahead again to where the actual rally is going to go. And we'll see exactly if I'm going to be successful on my first hit. I gotta be honest with you guys, I was nervous. I totally was nervous. You know, I was making sure I had everything checked, I was in the right formation. You know, I had the right gear on. I was checking to make sure I had my attack boost on. You know, I made sure everything was all ticked. I got 15 seconds until my rally's ready to leave. I was coordinating with them on line apps, so I knew roughly what they were doing. As you can see, another guild's come over, NIS. They've seen us rallying, so they've come over to try and steal some kills. You know, it is what it is. A lot of guilds will do that. When they see other guilds rallying a bigger target, they'll try and get in to get free kills without hurting themselves too much. I kind of frown on it a little bit. It is quite annoying, but it is what it is. They'll just do it. You can't stop people, so it is what it is. But anyway, let's just keep going and see what happens. So I'm speeding in the last of my troops. Booty Bandit's almost ready to go as well. Like I say, we've both got timers, so we can choose when we want to go. As it happens, I think I hit, and then a few seconds later, Booty Bandit left. So it kind of wasn't really timed great, but we wasn't on a voice call. We were just doing it by text online, and that can get a bit confusing sometimes. So, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, the time is getting closer for me to launch my rally against the biggest might target I've ever hit in Lords Mobile. I mean, over 600 million? Damn, I don't care about the troop comp. That's a lot of research. It's going to be strong. Although he's not in the right gear, and probably maybe not war talents possibly. I don't know. Anyway, checking things over. Range gears on, right formation, cavalry wedge, putting my range to the back of the field. I've got my boost activated. It's now time to... No, don't hit cancel. Go down and hit that timer. Get rid of it. And here we go. 16 seconds, guys. 14. Here it comes. I was watching this thinking, please don't cap me. Please. Please don't cap me, dude. Come on now. And let's see what happened with my rally. And oh my god, here it goes. And way! Check it out, there's the fire, baby. Look at that, burned on the first hit. As soon as I burned it, Booty Bandit then launched her rally. Now, I was assuming this was going to be infantry. It had to be infantry. It was all in range. There's all range left. But they didn't send infantry. They sent full cavalry. Oh my god, into 6 million T3 range and T4. Look at that hit, though. 1.5 million red deads. I'll take that all day long. That wasn't bad at all. I was really happy with that. So I'd send another scout in. Let's have a look and see what's going on. Look at this. Look at the range. Oh my god. Their cav rally basically finished off the last of the infantry. I think I left about 200,000 or 300,000 heroic fighters in there, and then it got smacked up against that blinking range. So it was a real shame they didn't send the infantry rally, because this would have been a 1-2-0, boom boom, done. But unfortunately, he's shielded. Look at that. Oh, would have been an epic 0, guys, if only they sent infantry. But it is what it is. Let's take another look at my battle report. Look at this, 1.7 million losses on their side. I lost a little bit, it hurt a bit, but not too bad. 1.5 million red deads for him though. A 49 million might drop. That's the biggest target I've ever hit. And I know the troop comp weren't like a full-on rally trap, but then who would rally that if they got a scout? That's still a lot of troops to rally by any standard. 6.6 million stealth snipers. Oh my god. 1 million royal cabs. You know what? I'm actually really proud of myself for hitting that and burning that the way I did. I think that's pretty cool. He had a decent wall heroes, 2 army heroes, all at gold rank 8. I mean, yeah, I'm chuffed with that. They finished off the 500,000 heroic fighters and a bit of the stealth sniper on their rally, and that's kind of where that ended. Check this guy out. 455 million might. Oh yeah, this is the last target of this video. Another double that us and OGZ went to set up on the same day we done these rallies. There you go, look at the bottom. Booty Bandit, 3.2 million killed, 101 million might. They lost pretty bad on that rally. They lost a lot of troops, but they didn't get capped. And they probably managed to kill, like I said, the 500,000 heroic fighters that were left and a little bit of the range. But that rally was bad for them. Oof, really, it's just such a shame it wasn't infantry. Anyway, moving on. This target right here has got over 13 million troops. So us and OGZ again went ahead and set up the double rally. Again, NIS are following us because this target was close to the other one. And not only that, the overlords of the kingdom and their allies have also spotted that we're rallying, so now they're coming over to rally. I think it's RM, Cruiser 15, shout out to you, buddy. He actually went ahead and set a rally too. I say shout out because he did send me the battle report, which I'll show you in a minute. Thank you very much. And also WIS did too. You know what, guys? I'm not sorry, NIS, sorry. I'm not gonna have the ump about people jumping in on our rallies. It is what it is. It's just we obviously would have liked to have done it as a team and finished off this target. you know, other guilds tend to come in and do it. Also notice that the Overlord Guild have given us and OGZ negative titles for while we're doing our rallies against this target. You know what I'm saying? Even though they're allies, RM have actually set a rally on the same target, they give us negative titles. That's the kind of guild we've got running the kingdom right now. There are a bunch of rally traps that don't really do much, but have got a lot of mouth, so just to get you to try and rally them, so then obviously you lose your leader. That's kind of how they operate. But they've got a couple of rally leaders that have done full wonder research, so of course they're able to take forts and bases. It is what it is. And they migrated in after us, unfortunately, so hopefully they'll be out soon. Anyway, moving on, guys, to the actual action. You can see we've got Rule Breaker's rally going in. He's going to hit this first in full infantry. Again, over 13 million troops in this castle, and it's got a pretty solid troop composition, to be honest. Let's see how this works out. It's in gathering gear. Oi! There we go. There's the burn. Very, very nice. Good job, buddy. That was a really, really good hit. So we're obviously going in second. Infamous has got his timer rushing in, or he's cancelling his timer while he's rushing in the other troops. Desperately trying to get that rally off. Come on, buddy. I've switched the clown title over to Infamous now because he's about to launch. Just shaking my head at these guys, honestly. Really. Anyway, don't matter. We don't care about titles. Let's go ahead and smack this guy for the second rally. Bang! Get hold of that lot. So he's on fire. Continuing on fire. Two really, really good rallies. Awesome stuff. So the hard work's been done. When you see the troop comp, you'll see what I'm saying. The hard work has been done right now. You know, the actual bit where you lose a few troops, getting rid of some of his. Now all that's left is the two rallies to get the money shot, basically, to get the two beautiful battle reports, which of course we wanted to get. Obviously, I mean, Rule Breaker's going to reset another rally any moment now to try and finish it off, but it is what it is. When you've got other guilds that are following you around and trying to feed off your breadcrumbs, because that's basically what they're doing. It is what it is. I'm not going to have the ump. Hey, look, I'd like to call it a kingdom effort. It's just hard to when you've got one of the guilds giving negative titles to the people rallying. But anyway, look, third rally's gone in from NIS. Good job. There's the burn. He's down to 317 million, so he's dropping some serious might, which is awesome stuff. I'm going to chuck a scout in at this point and see exactly what he's got left. Let's have a look, guys. And there is one more rally coming in from RM. They're set before Rule Breaker, so they're going to launch first. And scouts in. Let's take a look at the report and see what's left. Going down, look at that. Man, 5.2 million troops, all range. It's going to be a beautiful infantry hit. And of course, I know OGZ are running infantry. I think we did go to set another rally, but there really was no point at this stage. Like I say, RM set their rally a few minutes ago, so we're going to jump to that in just a second when that rally goes in. But ultimately, over 13 million troops are zeroed. I'm going to say it was a good kingdom effort to get it done. I will say that. It is still frustrating, but you know, I'm sure you guys experienced that too. And there comes the fourth rally. Obviously, we can't get ours out quick enough because they set before us. So RM's rally coming in now to finish off those breadcrumbs of what's left and get that lovely battle report. There we go. It's happened a few times in POA. We found a guy that was 550 million might that was all T3 troops, and we hit him like 4 times to get him right down until he just had like 10 million range left. And we set our rally and another guild came in and hit it and got the 250 million might drop that he got. And we done all the hard work, and then we lost out the big money shot at the end. And it's kind of how this went a little bit. It felt that way. But you know what? We done well, and we done the hard work, and we got him right down. So it's awesome stuff. And a little while later, he shielded up, unfortunately. So he did come back online. The Overlord Guild gave him the chief title, which, yeah. Anyway, 245 million might drop. Awesome stuff. There we go. Let's take a look at this scout report. Like I said, for 13.2 million troops, over 1 million of each tier 4. That's pretty solid, guys. Over 1 million of each tier 4. Looking at the rest of this, you can see he's got a load of T3 stealth snipers, quite a lot of T2 as well. Just not enough, I don't think, on the Glads and the Reptilian Riders. But he was obviously in the wrong gear and out of talents. Anyway, look at that first hit from Rule Breaker. Go on, son. Really nice hit. 1.4 million Red Deads, down to 11.7. Really good stuff. Coming in with Infamous next, taking him for 2.9 million Red Deads. That's a beast hit. Down to 8.7. Didn't lose too much on that one. 1 million, weren't too bad. Moving on to the third hit from NIS, sorry, taking him for 3.4 million. Again, really, really good hit there, guys. And then moving on to the money shot at the end. There it is, 5.1 million red there. It's 103 million might. Awesome stuff. Anyway, guys, I'll be bringing you some more videos of POA and OGZ. We're still going to be teaming up and getting those doubles going, guys. I hope you really, really enjoyed this content and this video. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done that already. And I'll be coming back at you soon. And until the next time, guys, you know how this next bit's going to go. Stay safe, everybody. And peace out.